What happens when you take the energy of a Nirvana or a System of a Down and then put it into the hands of a sample based producer like The Alchemist? The truth is, we'll probably never know. And since I can't accept that, I'm trying to achieve a perfect mixture between those two worlds. It's a world that sits perfectly in the middle of my two favorite genres. So let me play an attempt at what I made in trying to achieve this. My favorite part. See, so we had here the drums and the bass that I love hearing in rock music. Not necessarily sounding exactly like rock music, but it has the same feel to me. And then adding in these samples that you would usually never hear in rock music, but do somehow give it a lot of character. So, what I started with was the drums. And let me play the drum track for you right now. So first I started with this drum break right here. And then layered that with some harder drums. So here's the kick. And a snare. And it's really that simple, honestly. And then after that, it was time to find a sample. And what I was looking for was a sample that could really be in the background, leave a lot of room for a melody, like bass lines to do whatever I want, but add the character that the song needs. So I found this sample right here. These are all the chops I made. Pitched it all the way down. And it just has some kind of eerie feel to it that I always really like. Especially in Alchemist beats, he's probably the best at that. So this is the sequence that I ended up using. See, it's a little strange, a little eerie, a little scary, but still leaves so much room. So next up is the bass, and here's the first bass, which is just like this kind of 808-ish sample, which I fully distorted. Let me see if I can play it without distortion. And then on top of that, there's another bass sound, which is this one, which kind of gives it that aggressiveness that it really needs. Let's just play the bass and the drums together to see how it kind of makes a groove. I really like when a rock song is really driven by that bass sound. You could take out the guitar and it still really works. That's kind of the main thing. It's kind of the basis of the sound I'm trying to create. Next up, I found these small little effects that I like using in beats. Here's the first. Here's the second one. They kind of are triggered at nearly the same time, which kind of makes them go all over the place, which I like. And then honestly, that's it. It's really that simple. And then when you add all of these things together, I get the sound that I like. It's just this rock music based on samples. Uh, yeah, here's the final. So there you have it. I'm going to keep doing this all the time, finding the right samples that I love and mixing them with those rock energies that I love and I very seldomly hear match together the way that I like. And if you like that type of stuff, you'll be able to find it right here.